Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and squirrels, I feel like I'm going to be doing the same video twice. By the way, that's not even my dog out there. I don't know where that thing came from. But, you see here, I've got this old dual point distributor. It's actually out of a first generation Hemi, but it's the same thing as, what was used in, say, your 340 Dusters. So, I'm just going to weld up this slot down in here so that way it'll limit my advance curve, because, yeah, this thing advances way too fast and has too much advance in it. So I'm going to weld that up real quick just to, limit it up, and then we'll get this thing put together and ready to throw on my satellite for that no-name nationals. Yeah! Alright, I got that slot welded up, and you can see how much less travel it has. Even got the spring in there, so that's as far retarded as it's going to be. Now I just need to put the points plate back in, start assembling this thing back together. I do have a little bit of wiring to do as well, so that's going to be some extra fun. So I'm trying to work on this distributor, but Mr. Obsidian here decided to come through the window over there since I had the door closed and refuses to get off of me. I'll put him down on the ground and then he jumps right back up. So yeah, progress is going a little slower than expected thanks to this little guy. I didn't know you liked the camera that much, Cat. Alright, got this puppy all wired up, so that way the points are actually put together. See, previously I had this set up to where the points were split, because I had modified this thing to work with the nitro system, which the car no longer has, because, I want to run in the Triple Crown class, and you can have no power outers. So, I'm making this a true dual point once again. So, this is, I figured this would be a little easier to work with, you just pull these little wires out instead of having to deal with the terminals that I can't get. So, there we go. It's all together. At this point, all I have left to do is just, put the vacuum canister on, which, as you can see, has been cut. So that way, all it does is acts as something for me to hold on to and keeps dirt and dust and whatnot from getting into the distributor body. Not that it's completely safe from that anyhow, since I drilled this hole back whenever I was like 19 or 20. But, yeah, it's good. I'm going to get this thing put back together and get it ready for the car. And there you go. The distributor's all put back together. I even got nice fancy wire to go to my coil, so this thing is ready to go! I'm happy with it. Now, one little note I'll tell you all about. So, a lot of folks dealing with Chryslers are going to be aware of the fact that most distributors use an O-ring. This one does not. This one actually uses a little flat gasket, and I'll show you, because I have the gasket here, I'll show you what that looks like. So when you get an O-ring kit from Felpro for your distributor, you'll notice that it comes with this little flat gasket. So this is the O-ring that your more modern style distributors use, but this old school distributor uses this flat gasket, which is, perfectly fine. That's just something whenever I first was messing with this distributor I was kind of confused about, so I figured I'd let the information be continued on to other folks. And with that, I am officially done with this distributor. All I have left to do is to put it in the car. So I'm going to call it quits for this video. It was a quick one. I hope you halfway enjoyed it. And in the meantime, just keep having fun, because that's all that life's about.